Hang them, you're going to see some things that I don't know what where you come from and what your thought process is, but you'll perhaps be very happy.
What do you mean by that?
We will take very strong action. If they do such a thing, we will take very strong action.
And this strong action you're talking about, what's the end game?
The end game is to win. I like winning.
How do you define that in Iran?
Well, let's define it in Venezuela. Let's define it with al-Baghdadi. He was wiped out. Let's define it with Soleimani. And let's define it in Iran, where he wiped out their Iran nuclear threat in a period of about 15 minutes once the B-2s got there. And that was a complete obliteration, as it turns out, which is what I said initially. Then some questioned it, and they said, Trump was right. So we've been right about everything. We don't want to see what's happening in Iran happen. And, if they want to have protests, that's one thing. When they start killing thousands of people, and now you're telling me about hanging, we'll see how that works out.
Reports also say that Iran could soon execute one of the arrested protesters. Trump says that it would have serious consequences for Tehran.
I haven't heard about the hanging. If they hang him, you're going to see some things that I don't know what where you
partners. A report citing sources close to the White House claims that Trump is less certain on a military action as of now, after giving out all those threats. Russia and China have already warned against any U.S. intervention. Multiple reports claim that even Trump's allies, both domestically and internationally, are not fully on board with a military plan. Now, the Wall Street Journal reported that some political allies have even warned Trump against abandoning the America First policy. Trump may face potential backlash from his MAGA movement if he uses military force in Iran. Now, that is also seen as the reason why U.S. has not publicly backed Reza Pahlavi, the Crown Prince, the son of the exiled Shah, who was deposed back in 1979. Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, reportedly met Pahlavi recently, but that meeting was to be kept under wraps. Reports also suggest that U.S. regional allies are not in favor of a military strike. According to NBC News, Israeli officials told their American interlocutors that while they support a regime change, they are worried that foreign military action may not be enough. They also fear that any attack or escalation by Israel or the U.S. will only unite Iranians and weaken the protest. Another report claimed that Saudi Arabia and other Arab Gulf states have privately urged the U.S. not to strike Iran. They have warned that any military action